Okay.
I'll fucking tell him right now that you said that.
All right, keep it down. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a Shift 2 meeting. I know we started a bit late because there's a lot going on. There is a lot happening in the city. It is April Fool's. I'm quitting the PD and joining Changgang. Anyways, it is April 1st, 2022, the first meeting of April in Shift 2. I'm going to start off by saying something that I've been noticing a lot in Shift 2 meetings that I don't like. If you're going to be a Debbie Downer, you're going to be negative, you're going to bitch and moan about things that are happening, you may leave. Okay? I don't want to hear any negativity out of anybody's mouth. If I hear any negative comments, I'll ask you to leave. Don't bring that shit here. Leave it at the door. As simple as that.
Metro 476, latest 911.
Any questions regarding that? Okay, perfect. So we can move on forward. Reason why we have this meeting is, as you know, the mayor election has concluded, and there is a new mayor in Los Santos. Her name is Sabbath Cohen, aka Bunny. She secured roughly 34% of the votes. As far as the mayor's election, coming in first, Rami got second, and then I believe Trish got third. There is roughly 1,765 people that voted for, all the mayor candidates combined. So there was definitely a lot of people that voted for this. It was definitely a very well-thought election. Congrats to Bunny. And we'll be working with her going forward as far as the PD side of things when it comes to the budget. Now, in relation to the election, last night an incident took place where we caught 3 terrorists who attacked Bunny's campaign blimp up in the air near Mirror Park Boulevard. There was actually multiple helicopters involved. It was roughly an hour of a chase in total. It was very chaotic and crazy. Fortunately for us, we're able to apprehend 3 suspects who were later identified as Miguel Ramelian, who just got his bail hearing, Nova Walker, and Curtis Woolard, who are waiting in the penitentiary on hot charges. 3 members of Changgang under the ticket of CGI, which we're trying to look further as far as Rami's involvement and how that could play out. However, based on everything that happened so far and what transpired, expect what happened with the mayor election, Rami losing, and the fact that we threw 3 Changgang members inside the penitentiary. Expect them to be aggressive. Expect them to look for a reason to be hostile towards you. So with that being said, I need you guys to understand that you can't be going down to Little Seoul and trying to poke the bear and making out-of-pocket comments towards Rami and Changgang to get him pissed off and give him a reason to start shooting cops. Okay? Read the fucking room, basically. So if you guys want to have some banter with them, that's fine. But you shouldn't be going down there and saying, haha, you lost a vending machine kind of shit, right? Like, don't poke the bear unless they start some shit. If they start some shit, we'll go down there and push their shit and arrest them. But if you're an officer or somebody within the PD that goes down there and fucks around and I hear about it, I'll make an example out of you. That will not be tolerated because that is a selfish move. You're going to get your officers who are on shift hurt as a result because of your selfish and your edgy actions, okay? So cut that bullshit. Don't bring that down here. If they're okay with it, with the banter, it's fine. But when it comes to other PD matters, don't bring that into it. So we're not dealing with a 2-hour shootout down Little Seoul. Does everybody here understand?
Yes.
Okay, it's pretty
Come
simple.
on, guys. Some yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. All right. Like I said, they are going to be aggressive. They're planning on doing something. We just don't know when and where. Rami keeps saying he's on demon time and seeing red. So expect something to happen. Like I said, our job is to protect the people who are in the city, in the county, preserve life and not take it. So we'll do our best. We will do our best when it comes to these guys being aggressive. If we believe they're acting in a political motive or there's any, hints or any suspicion of doing so, we'll make sure we investigate further and push the terrorism charge. Okay, we will not take it lightly. We'll not sit back and let it happen. If we get a wind that they're trying to act on, trying to act on aggression. They'll try and act on the fact that they lost election and they want to go after Bunny and her, party. Then we'll make sure we do everything we can to stop that. Okay, so just keep on lookout for that. Keep your guard up. Keep your class 2s in your back for the time being. I know we typically tell people rack them, but I'm expecting something bad to happen. Therefore, we can be prepared. So you don't have to worry about going back to your car and wrecking them. Keeping your back for the time being until otherwise. So that is thus far what has happened last night. In addition, I need somebody else to speak on this because I wasn't involved. I believe the Bandai boys made their way into the penitentiary and got in a shootout with the PD. So if somebody from the later shift last night can elaborate more as far as what happened, that would be great. Anybody from that was around? Cooper, Hardcastle?
I got you.
Okay, go ahead.
So basically what happened is when Irwin Dundee landed in the prison, armed some of his BBMC members who were in prison for fucking around by MRPD, and then they started a holdout within cell block 7, I believe. They got shot down, they tried to shoot some lifers. One of the lifers almost died. And basically they were all sent in for quite a while.
Okay. So there's been a lot of activity happening at the penitentiary. This is not this. I think it's the 5th incident in almost a week. I'm not sure what's happening exactly. I'm gonna speak with SU afterwards and figure out a game plan to try to combat the fact that people are grappling into the penitentiary. I'll let you speak in a second. People are grappling into the penitentiary, and there's been weapons being exchanged. There's been people flying in. I'm not sure what their end game is, what the end goal they're trying to do. However, we're gonna look into it and make sure that we try to combat it. Go ahead, Sybil.
Around like 40 minutes ago,
Speak
maybe
up,
like
speak
40
up.
minutes ago, we just had 2 separate parties trying to break inside the prison at the same time.
Were
At
you
least
able to
3
ID the
guys
parties?
grapple gunning a firm. There was one group that was going to be Jalen Carter Jr., Keshawn Baker, and Derek Dixon. The
So,
other party was a
team.
blackie color helicopter.
They're
At-
in a meeting.
So at the exact same time, we had a helicopter and grapple gun people.
UC Warden, can you speak more on that as far as who you believe is behind it?
So currently, as it stands, what we've been informed by lifers and what I've heard in the courthouse, Rami and his little group is looking to attack the lifers
Why is that? Do you know their motive behind it?
for the election.
Because they didn't
the
vote for
lifers
Rami.
did not vote. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, all right, makes sense.
BBMC is also looking to attack the lifers as well.
This could be terrorism,
After
actually.
a lifer tweeted that they're
They're
just
attacking the
making a
lifers because they didn't get a
generalization
political
on
vote. I mean,
the
that's terrorism
lifers
right there.
and only targeting the lifer group and not the individuals who are causing havoc with the BBMC.
So we need to take down your statement because we can push terrorism these guys. If they're attacking the lifers or anybody as a civilian because they did not get a vote, that is politically motivated. Therefore, we need to push terrorism. So if they're
Okay.
doing that kind of shit in the name of what happened for their election, and we're able to articulate that, then we can push the charge. Obviously, speak with the commanding officer plus before pushing that charge and make sure you're in contact with their member of SCU so they know what's going on.
Yep. We've had a lot of weapons being smuggled in, Glock 18Cs. We just recovered 2 Enterprises and a Glock 18C from 1 inmate. So we're currently trying to crack down on all the weapons. If
You want
13
Hellweek
Alpha
to
goes off
come
at the
back
prison,
again?
we've more than likely been shot.
I want you to not say dumb comments in my chat. That would be nice.
So if we can get PD assistance as much as you guys can support us, that's all I ask for.
Yeah, we'll be quick on it. We'll try to deploy Air 1 and have units scout the area. Like I said, I'm going to try to talk to members of command and SC to figure out a game plan for the prison so, we can combat this increase of trafficking or dropping off and hot dropping of, weaponry and attacking the lifers because of the election.
Yep.
Any questions so far? Anything happened? I know it's a lot to process. Okay, second, Miguel Armenian has been posted bail. Let me pull it up real quick. I think the Judge Cross, I believe, actually wrote it. Hold on. Yeah, so these are the bail conditions for Miguel Armenian, and Curtis and Nova will probably get the same thing. He is to not have any misdemeanors or felonies. We're ignoring driving infractions. No drugs of any kind to be found in his person at any time. No weapons of any kind to be found in his person. As a collateral, if he breaks these bail conditions, Mr. Armenian agrees to put his Lamborghini Hurricane forward, which he will surrender to us. So the PD will get a Lamborghini Hurricane if Mr. Armenian fucks up his bail conditions.
Shit.
But this is purely at the discretion of Judge Cross. So we don't decide, they do. Just make sure you're aware of that. You spread the word. If you see him like with drugs, weapons, committing crimes, let myself, Bundy, or Cooper know about it so we can let the DOJ, We can let them know they're aware of it, and then we can throw them back in jail for the HUD charge. That's all I have as far as announcements. Actually, one more thing. I've been noticing that a lot of us are patrolling the city, and as our numbers are increased, we've been averaging between 30 plus to 40 plus cops on duty, which is amazing. I love it. Love seeing more cops on duty. A lot of beautiful faces around here, which is awesome. However, we need to start scatter a little bit around the county, especially, right? We have a lot of city cops. We have a lot of cops in the city. If you see there's a lot of, congestion happen in the city, start patrolling more up north. There is a lot up north that can happen. That way, if an officer is patrolling the north, for example, like me and Brian, what happened to us, the response time is not very slow, right? Because trying to drive from the city to the county or to Polito takes a long time. But if you're in the county already, and there's a call that happens, and you have to go to Polito or vice versa, Sandy, you're there in a short amount of time. That way we can able to apprehend the suspects who are involved, especially if a 1013 Alpha goes off. Okay?
Nova, pin zone's back.
Anything else you guys want to bring up? Brian?
I have an announcement
go
for
ahead, Jenny.
PBSO.
Go ahead.
This is just for PBSO. Quick reminder, we love that you want to get into these special units such as SRU and bike, etc. However, we do not cover the repairs of your challengers for your the chargers or interceptors or your trials. Neither do we do bikes, okay? So if you're going to do those trials, you're going to be paying out of pocket for the vehicles that you use, okay? Thanks, that's it.
Okay.
I have a thing for LSPD then.
Go ahead.
Our food locker was compromised. All right, I'm getting a new one with some food. Don't pull a Garcia and
It's already
leak it
empty.
to everybody.
Yeah.
Because I made the new one and I haven't
Yeah,
put
there's
food
a
in
new
it.
one.
Check the LSPD channel. We'll post it there.
Yes, it'll be pinned.
It's empty.
There's no food in it yet, Croc. I'll get it. I'll get
I'm
it.
so hungry.
Oh, there's
no
a-
food
I'll
in
get
the
you
locker.
food.
I just don't eat.
Well, there's a burger shot opening happening as we speak, I believe, and cops eat free. So if you're looking for food, go down to Burger Shot.
Cool.
There's an opening
You
right
think we
now.
can get
a
some
grand
sort of
opening.
locker?
Yeah, you can go after here.
Thank you, Bass.
Yeah,
You know what, Bass? Thank you. Yeah. what Brian
Burger
said.
King is
Thank
trying to help you guys out.
Thanks,
Don't worry,
Bass.
all right?
Thanks,
So
Bass.
all
Oh.
cops eat free.
I think that's copyrighted.
Yeah.
It is.
Burger King with 2 Ks. No, I shouldn't do that. Fuck. No.
no,
yeah,
no,
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 neither.
no,
No.
No. That's,
What do you mean by that, Bass?
Yeah.
Burger Lord, maybe?
Burger Lord. Burger
What
Lord.
if you're
Thank you.
Boyga?
Ellen.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
What if you
French
Boyga?
fries.
Boyga King.
Boyga.
Boyga King.
Boyga.
All right.
Boyga King.
Brian, Hardcastle, and Command Plus, Claire, Cooper, Nova, Corporals, anything?
I
I'm
got
good.
something.
Go ahead.
So, I would just want to reinforce what Bass said. Bundy and I have worked really goddamn really fast, really hard on the investigation yesterday. Do not fuck anything up. I just want to express that explicitly. Do not go down there and compromise what we have done. If either of us will find out, there will be consequences.
The wing, I
all.
think 9 months. I really appreciate that.
Now we'll go on a fishing
Oh.
trip.
Go ahead, Claire.
I got something for SRU. This goes for any driver, and I want to really reiterate this because it's been kind of slipping through the cracks. If I find out you're not repairing your interceptors, I will be personally striking you for that.
Oh,
If you don't
what
try
a
to
beautiful
communicate,
cop
try to get someone
stacking.
else to repair them, I will be striking you. That goes for people on trials.
Such
I
a
will
beautiful
blacklist
cop
you from
stacking. Oh
trials
my
if you're
God.
not repairing those vehicles. That comes out of your pocket. You're taking the time to do those trials. That means you're taking the time to repair them too, okay? Because I don't want to pull out a demon, or my demon in particular, and it's all fucked up. I swear to God, I will strike you.
Same thing with the bikes as well. Please make sure you repair and refuel the bikes. The amount of times we pull bikes out and they're just fucked is just it's getting
Same with
stupid
UC
now.
cars. Don't touch our
So
UC cars and break
basic
them.
patrol, guys. common courtesy.
And that
Sweet.
also goes for CDPIs. I'm checking those as well. So if you're using those, you
Don't touch
better be
my taxi
repairing them.
cab.
Mm-hmm. All right. I mean, we've been here for 20 minutes. Brian, anything else you want to add?
Yeah, no. We're good.
Okay. Y'all dismissed. Thank you.
Oh, just as a
Ron, you
small
okay?
If
thing.
anyone finds out who the fuck Dave Bird is, tell me.
Pin zone is